The Women Speak project started in 2011. Initially, it started on the Tumblr blog space, and I really was collecting stories of discrimination that women had experienced. So it was one of the first places, I think, online that we started to collect these stories. And the whole idea behind it was to let women know that they were not the only ones, that they were not alone, and to give them an opportunity to sort of think about the experiences and how these experiences may have affected them. The whole idea behind the blog itself was really to build consciousness and community for issues regarding discrimination against women. And I felt that one of the ways to do that was to get women to identify within themselves where they fit and how discrimination affected them. I used to work at the Gender Affairs Division, and in doing that work, I met a lot of women who, when we were talking about the issues of gender and discrimination, felt that it didn't affect them personally. And I realized that there was a problem in terms of building a constituency behind the issues of feminism and ending discrimination against women, because many women simply didn't recognize that these issues also affected them. So we started off as really community building. It still remains that today, a community building forum whereby we have women sort of participate in the act of exploring what is discrimination, how it occurs, and how it affects their lives. So at that time, we also, apart from the sharing of stories, also had women contribute their own think pieces about various issues, as well as creative work. So we had a number of series dealing with sex and consent. So people contributed poetry, they contributed art, and different ways of, really exploring those themes. And so I felt that women needed to participate so that feminism and issues of activism around issues, those issues did not rest in the hands of the few activists that there were, that we needed to build that community and show everyone, particularly women, that they had a part to play and they could play a part, and it's really building the knowledge and understanding. So it was really a community building process. Today, a number of years on, I've tried to sort of expand it into sort of a knowledge portal. So we still have the community building aspects. We've branched out into having actual physical workshops, using sort of creative arts to help women explore these issues. So we've had writing workshops, we've had songwriting workshops. And the other part of it is really to facilitate the civil society that is working, the NGOs that are working, to really have a space for them to share experiences, learn from each other, as well as a space to conduct research and really explore different ways of collaboration and building on the learning of each other. And so as part of that, I recently did a research paper looking at the way that various NGOs and CSOs throughout the Caribbean have been using social media and the online space to impact policy and advance their work. And the idea behind that was, one, to document these successes and experiences so that there's that knowledge base of what has happened before, so that people can look and see what others have done and maybe adopt those same strategies. and also as a way to learn about what worked, what didn't work, and help people sort of build that knowledge around and analyze how the work that they do on an ongoing basis is having an impact.